I'd like to welcome Germany's coach, Joachim, and the man of the match, Julian Draxler. Before we take questions for the coach, sorry. He's sorry about this. No, I'm sorry. I apologize.
No worries.
This is a moderator's nightmare, you know that. Okay. Right, first for the player. Any questions? Please raise your hand.
No? All right.
Hit it back.
Hola, Ricardo Zúñiga, la agencia AP.
Good evening,
I'm going to ask the question in English,
Zúñiga.
if this is easier. You're world champions. You just won Confederations Cup, and your under-21 team just won the European Cup, the European under-21 Championship. Is this an example of an excess of riches in German football and sort of a guaranteed success for the next decade?
Is the question for me? All right, I think it's a pleasure that we could have won the match today. It means a lot to us, to all of us. I think it was something really special for everybody, and I'm really happy for the team. I think we did a big effort, and afterwards, I think we deserved to win, even if it was a really close match. And it means to everybody. I think not just for the team. I think for all of the Germans, it means a lot.
Lo primero, felicitaciones al portero del Barcelona, Ter Stegen. Muchas felicidades. Y también, por supuesto, al fútbol alemán, por supuesto.
Barcelona, and congratulations to German football as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Lo siento, como fue la pregunta.
Saying more than any words.
Okay, haré la pregunta otra vez. Lo primero,
Sí,
felicitaciones, por supuesto,
there I go
para ti.
again.
Y
First
para
of
el
all,
fútbol alemán, por
congratulations, of
supuesto, y para
course, to
Mustafi
you
también, que
and
está ahí arriba aún.
German football, and from Mustafi, who's still
haciéndola,
up
pues
there.
bueno. Lo primero, te felicito por supuesto por la victoria.
Again,
Me gustaría saber cómo habéis logrado con un equipo tan joven, es verdad, que se ha dicho al principio que veníais muy poco experimentados, pero teníais un par de jugadores que tienen, a pesar de su juventud, gran experiencia, como es tu caso. Pero cuéntame, ¿cómo habéis podido ganar este trofeo con tan poco tiempo juntos, que habéis estado muy poco tiempo juntos? Muchas gracias, agencia F.
Sí, yo creo que ha sido un placer jugar con los jugadores que tenemos en nuestro
It's
equipo.
been a real pleasure to play with these
Un equipo muy joven, como he
teammates.
dicho,
It's true,
después del
it's a young team.
primer partido directamente,
And
pero lo que
as
pasa
I've
es
said,
que
after
tenemos
the first match,
un equipazo.
It is true that we're very young, but we are a great team. We have many people who really want to win, who give their best until the end of every single match. They want to see their dreams come true. And after this very special day today, I think we will always be together as a team.
Julia Büchler, ARD Radio.
Julia
Ja,
Büchler
hallo.
from ARD Radio.
Erstmal herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Mr.
Wir haben
Löw,
hier
first of all,
singende Mannschaft
congratulations.
gesehen. Erste
We've
Frage, wie
seen your
stolz
singing
sind Sie
team here.
jetzt auf
My
dieses
first question,
Team? Und
how
zweite
proud are you
Anschlussfrage,
of
hatten
your
Sie
team? And the
auch
second
gegen Ende
question,
mal das Gefühl, die
now
Mannschaft
towards
hat
the end, did you
Unterstützung
think
gebraucht, weil Sie haben sich da
that
auch
the
richtig
team actually needed support because you
wütend
were,
eingemischt, als es
by
da
the
mal
field of play
zur Sache
and
ging?
got involved when there really was a brawl by the
Natürlich bin
sidelines?
ich mega stolz
Of course,
auf
I'm
diese Mannschaft, die
immensely
ja jetzt
proud
erst seit
of this team.
Wochen irgendwie
because they've been playing together only for 3.5 weeks after all. So you could actually feel in all of our training sessions every single day that something is happening there. They're really yearning for this final victory, be it on the training pitch or on the field of play when we were playing. So I think it's well deserved that we won that Confed Cup. But of course, our team today really had to fight back a lot because the Chileans are really very robust players, especially in the one-on-ones. In the second half, of course, it was getting very quick indeed. But I think we've done a good job holding up to it, where we have tried to launch counter-attacks. We've been literally fighting for every single ball, for every single meter to defend our 1-0 lead. And, well, this is what a final is about after all. And we did it. We managed to do it. I think this was a magic match for us, for our young players, that, it's true, have not had that international experience so much, but the way how we were single-minded about this victory, I think that was quite impressive, wasn't it?
Any more questions for Marc-André? Okay, at the back, please. One more question, yeah? At the back.
Вопрос на русском Марку-Андре.
I have a question in Russian to Marc-André ter Stegen.
Спасибо. По статистике мы видели,
Marc-André, according to statistics, we saw that in the semifinals and in the finals you had many problems. There were people striking at your goal. Is it only about statistics, or did you have problems? Because, well, according to statistics, you have to save a lot, but maybe you felt at ease. What can you say?
Ja, ich glaube, wir haben als Team versucht immer die Räume eng zu halten.
We always tried to keep all the spaces close as best as we could. So really trying to be on the defensive side as much as we could. In a way, if you will, people were helping each other out when things are happening, and I think you've seen that. So the upshot of it is, if you want to win a title, a tournament like this, and I think everyone has had this dream and really wanted to go for it, and this is an atmosphere that you feel on the pitch. Just like myself, I'm just at the service of my team, and I try to do that. Today, we were extremely successful as a team, precisely as a team, and therefore, well, I think we earned it. We earned it. It's been a great tournament, both in attacking and defending.
Okay, last question for Marc-André.
Marc, wie muss man sich das vorstellen, dass so ein unglaublicher Teamgeist entsteht mit einer Mannschaft, die sich vor 3 Wochen gerade mal zum ersten Mal getroffen hat? Das ist ja, ich sage jetzt mal ein Wunder. Die Erwartungen konnten gar nicht hoch sein.
I mean, there were not really massive expectations out there.
Jeder, der hier bei gewesen ist, der wollte
I think all of you
diesen
who
Pokal
saw
gewinnen.
how we played
Es wäre schlimm, wenn nicht,
will
aber
probably
auch wenn wir
recognize
wenig
that team was really galvanized together by that will to win the tournament, and we have been good players, in the run-up to this tournament. And you had some good understanding that here comes together a team that is well prepared, always had a solution, had some experience, and of course, in all of our matches, we had some difficulties and incidents that we had to resolve, and we have been very much on the defense also, the back of the field. But I think it's well earned. And I was really happy to be part of that amazing team.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. Welcome. Can I go already? You can go now. Yes.
Celebrate.
Yes, okay.
Thank you.
Right, okay, questions for the coach. Here, first one.
Hello, Mr. Love. Ivan Robb from Globo Esporte Brazil. Germany just won the Confederations Cup and the Euro Under 21. Both with young players. Does it show that German football will stay at the top for many, many years?
Ja, das müssen wir, glaube ich, auch erst wieder immer wieder bestätigen.
We'll have to reconfirm our victories. Next year there's something coming up there, and we have players for whom the under-21 and this tournament have instilled a great deal of self-confidence in. But, if you will, for them, the job starts now. Work is only just beginning. For many of them, it was their first tournament, also for the under-21. The very important ones are only just coming up in the years to come. So in order to get to the top and to stay at the world level, it's a very different challenge altogether. So yes, the baseline is good, the foundation is great, but I think next year we have to work really hard and defend it, yes.
Herr Löw, wird es disziplinarische Maßnahmen geben gegen diese Spieler?
Mr. Löw, will there be any disciplinary action against the players that have been sprinting you with beer? But that was not actually a serious question. Instead, could you say something about Julian Draxler here, how he played in the tournament? I think he has almost changed over the course of these couple of matches. And what does it really mean for you that his career also in many ways comes now with his trophy of the cup? Well, Julian has developed over those past 1 or 2 years, even more so in the past month. Now, he was one of those players in this young team who had already been playing on the World Cup and also has always been in the European Championships, and he has grown, developed personally. With this new role. Indeed, he has assumed responsibility. He has been a very good captain of the team, not only on the field of play, but also outside of it. Has always been taking care of all the other players, has been very intensely communicating with others, has been really the brain of the whole team. And I think that's been a major achievement, not only in terms of his sports achievements, but also everything else. It's true, yes, he's young, and this type of role only grows in you, and all other players will realize that as well. But in the matches we've had here in this tournament, I think he has done a really good job. He's leading the team. He's a winner personality, and he really wants to win the match, and he was running back and forth. He's really running long distances today, so I was really happy to work with him. It was great fun indeed.
Ja, der Pokal bedeutet eigentlich jetzt eines.
Well,
Arturo Vidal hat vor dem Turnier
gesagt, Vidal, before the tournament, or rather before the final, said they want to win that trophy.
Dann sind sie die beste Mannschaft der Welt.
And then they'll be the best team of the world. No, Germany is still the best team of the world at the moment. You know, having the World Cup title and this one. So this is what it means. And especially the fact that these young players have won this trophy is, I think, historic achievement. It's unique in German history. And that, I think this is just outstanding. Players with so little international experience, with so few participations in other final matches, have been playing on the top level of quality and have been able to deal with that pressure, with this nervousness. We had some problems to get into the game in the first couple of minutes, but after our 1-0 lead, we had great counter-attacking opportunities. We're holding up against that other team. Now, our team has done an extremely lot for one another, for all the other team members to win this trophy, I think.
Hi, Mr. Lowe. Congratulations, David from SNTV. Yesterday you said that you felt vindicated that the team had reached the final, and now this really young team has won the trophy. I'm just wondering, does this now put any pressure on the players that are more experienced that you left behind to get a place in the squad for the World Cup next year?
Well, jokingly, I could say we have to think which of those who stayed at home we are happy to accept into the new squad. No, but obviously, that would be true. Because why? Well, because at home we have great players, no doubt about it. And they are still playing on an incredibly high professional level. But now we've created the alternatives. And this was first and foremost my objective. Well, aside from winning this cup, of course, I've always said this is going to be my priority. I want to develop young talent. I'd like to give our young players the chance to have the experience in international matches like this, and this is what we've managed to achieve. Why? Because all the players that have been on the squad are now in a much better position than they were before the Confed Cup.
Herr Löw, noch mal ganz kurz zum Spiel. Wie haben Sie
Mr.
denn die Schlussphase erlebt, wenn Sie
now, how did you experience the closing phase of that match? Because there was so much at stake also for the team. There was a similar question about that already. What does that title mean for you? You said it for the team, but what does it mean for you personally, for your work as a coach with this team? So what's the personal relevance of it for you? Now, at the final phase, I realized there was a lot of going back and forth, very quick pace, very fast paced, because Chile, and you've seen that, great team by the way, and with excellent players. So they are a team that are very experienced and superb in ball possession. And by the way, they're playing in the great clubs of this world, and they really wanted to score the equalizer. So yes, there was a big to and fro, and we were really in a position to counter all their attacks. And I had the feeling they're not going to score. That's it. They're never going to score again in this match because they were trying to engage us in more one-on-ones. And of course, sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you're lucky. They had one major goal-scoring opportunity. There was a bouncing off when one other bounced off ball, and one other one where it just flew over the goal, over the crossbar. But then we also had to see that there were many more goal-scoring opportunities also on our part that should have created more goals. But for me as a coach, of course, it's true. It's a great pleasure and a great honor to win this trophy, and I really appreciate that. These 3.5 weeks here were great fun. Very good players, very attentive players, ready and willing to learn and absorb new knowledge, and they were all concentrated on what we did. So therefore, it's a great pleasure, and I'm really happy that my players accept our proposals, what we are suggesting to do. Even if things are not going quite as well, they remember what we suggested them to do. And for me, as a coach, this is an enjoyment and a reconfirmation of what we are doing in our work.
Herr Löw, in dem Turnier sind immer so Spieler aufgefallen wie Goretzka, wie Werner, Draxler.
Goretzka, Werner, Draxler. These were people that you talked to. Sebastian Rudy, and we didn't hear much about them. He was almost present at all times, playing really good balls, passing back crosses. Is he a winner of the tournament? You are still holding on to him. What is his perspective going forward? Well, let's put it like that. I'm trying not to really turn players from winners to losers and back within a couple of weeks. No, for me, all are winners. Sandro Wagner was playing in the earlier matches, but not in the later matches. But he has always, improved his skills. He scored 3 goals against San Marino. He really did a good job, and all the other players as well. Armin Younes, for instance, he was just once on the match, but he scored 1. Marvin Plattenhardt has created another alternative for us, or Sebastian Rudy has been playing for an extended period of time. He was not on the squad for the European Championships at the time. That was a tough decision. But the way he plays, this smoothness, his relaxed and easygoing nature once he possesses the ball is really great. What that means is that in really complex situations he remains calm and he's not losing the ball once he has it. This is very important on the position that he's playing. Well, maybe it's fair to say that he's not always involved in these spectacular moments and possibilities, but for him, but also for the organization of the play within the team and how the defenders move into the forward third of the field of play is very important for the entire team.
English from ESPN. Can you give us your observations on the incident with Timo Werner and Gonzalo Yara, which appeared to be an elbow? The referee reviewed it and gave a yellow card. Do you think that was the right decision, and have you viewed the VAR in the tournament?
Auf dem Spiel habe ich es natürlich,
well,
Spielfeld habe ich es natürlich jetzt nicht wahrgenommen.
I didn't see it on the field of play. I didn't see it from where I was standing because there was quite a mix-up there. And then the VAR was consulted. And just now, a couple of minutes ago, I saw it again before I came here. Well, that could have been worthy of a red card because it was a blow, an elbow blow, in the player's face. And I think if a referee sees something like that, he should and could have dismissed him.
Kieran Pender from The Guardian, a question in English. After that win, the win in Poland on Friday, and obviously your World Cup win, Germany are now undisputed favourites for the next World Cup. Does that change your mentality? Do you have to alter your players' attitude and approach going into next year's tournament now that the pressure is on and you're the favourites?
Ja, Deutschland gehört doch immer zu den Favoriten.
Because Germany is always the favourites, no matter what tournaments we're travelling to, and we've always been called the favourites. In other words, it's not the first time next year. It has always been the case that we've been referred to as those. But I said, I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago, that the Confederation Cup and the Under-21 are not a guarantee to be a world champion. Right? So the two finals and the two semi-finals of our two teams, I think, were at a level playing field. Obviously, the Spaniards are a very good team in the Under-21 with the brilliant players, right? But we've been playing at eye level, as they say. And it's true that in World Cup, there's many more competitors. You have to be doing so much more within 4 weeks. Every single match you have to be 100% focused on, and many things may happen. So we need to deal with that, and we have to. We don't have a problem with that, to be called a favorite or a co-favorite. We're happy. But there's one thing that's absolutely clear. For any tournament, especially in knockoff phases, you'll have to perform 100% if you want to move into the next round. And we're going to try and do that next year and try our best, of course.
Just before you leave, do you have an opinion, a message of Russia, the host country, and the tournament?
Ja, hätte ich auch, klar. Also vielen Dank an Russland.
Many thanks
ich glaube,
indeed
Sie waren
to
wirklich
Russia.
auch großartige
I
Gastgeber.
think you have been great hosts.
In den verschiedenen Städten, in den
In
Stadien,
the different
wirklich sehr,
cities
sehr
where
gute
we've been
Bedingungen
playing, in the
vorgefunden.
stadiums, we have seen excellent
Und,
conditions.
Sie haben dieses Turnier
And
wirklich auch sehr, sehr gut
this
organisiert.
tournament has been brilliantly
Vor allen Dingen
organized.
haben wir hier auch
And what's very
wirklich tolle
important
Menschen
also,
kennengelernt.
we have met outstanding
Und,
people in this country.
Russland ist wirklich auch ein sehr, sehr
Russia
interessantes Land. Und
is a very interesting
die
country as
Menschen,
well.
die wir hier
And people
kennengelernt haben,
that we had a
die
chance
dazu
to
sind,
meet
die auf uns zu sind,
that also reached out to
das
us.
war wirklich auch das Schön, das zu erleben. Und von
Just
daher vielen Dank an Russland für diese
so nice, so
Organisation
pleasant
und
to
die
deal with.
Gastfreundschaft.
So once again, we're very grateful to Russia for organizing this and for being so hospitable.
Okay,
with us.
thank you very much. Thank you.